Here we go. This is an interview to understand a little bit more about a natural user's experience and thought process when it comes to everyday activities. Okay? In particular, this interview has to do with online shopping for men's clothing, but we will get to that a little bit later in the interview. And yes, I understand that you may not do a lot of men's shopping, but you can give general answers or gear it towards women's online professional shopping as well. Feel free to expand on any questions I ask as much as you want. The information you give, or the more information you give, the more helpful it is to the interview process and to understand how we can improve your day-to-day experience. So with that, let's begin. So also these questions come with like topics. So right off the bat, we're going to start to jump into general questions.
Okay.
So what does an everyday, or what does a typical day look like to you?
In terms of just living in general?
Yes.
Typical day, I go to class in the morning until like 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I either do some sort of like exercise, sports. I either do boxing practice or I just go to the rec.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just do homework.
Gotcha. Okay. How often do you use your mobile device each day?
I'd probably say at least a couple hours a day.
Mm-hmm. Like how many times would you say you pick it up? 40s, 50s?
I'd say at least 30 times a day.
Okay. What would you say you pick it up most often to do?
Probably to either check text messages or like Snapchats from people.
Okay. How often do you use your desktop, computer, or laptop each day?
That's what I do my homework on, so it's like, a couple hours at least.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I use it for class, sometimes we use like notebook, like paper and pencil. So I'd probably say it's like an average of like 3 or 4 hours a day, but it just kind of varies.
What if it's not for a class activity?
I either watch Netflix or I online shop.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty much the only two things besides homework that I do on it.
Okay. How early do you start using technology in your day?
I guess right when I wake up, because I use my phone as an alarm.
Mm-hmm. It's common.
Yeah. But besides that, I probably don't start using it until after like my first class.
Okay. Gotcha. So these next questions will be about professionalism as a catch-all category. So how often do you dress up professionally?
I usually do it about once a week because I volunteer, and we have like a specific uniform that we wear.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a polo and like black pants.
Gotcha.
So I guess if it's not counting that, it's probably like a couple times a month just for like presentations or like interviews and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is the last event you got dressed up for?
I had a presentation that was for one of my like public health communication classes. I'd say that's the last time that I dressed up professionally.
Yeah. Okay. What's the last time you shopped for business professional clothing?
Actually, that was when they had like the suit up thing for Miami at JCPenney. I got like formal like work dresses, like a blazer, dress pants, things like that.
Gotcha. Were there any hassles with the shopping process?
Yeah, so it was really busy in there, so like waiting for like a changing room, it probably took like 20 minutes to wait for a changing room, which that was awful.
Yeah.
It was also harder to find my size and stuff because stuff was kind of picked over.
Yeah.
So there were some things that I had tried on in a different size, hoping it would fit, but it was either too big or too small because they didn't have my size.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of a pain.
Would you shop online if you believe that the size would fit?
Yeah.
Instead of would you have to try it on, or would you just trust the system?
So I pretty much know what my size is and stuff, so I would just be able to do it online.
Okay.
And I know some stores, they have the option, if they don't have your size, they can order it like from the store.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would be like free shipping or something.
Yeah.
Some stores have that policy, some stores don't, so it just kind of depends. But I definitely think like ordering online is a better option just for me, like my size in general.
Okay. And then this last category covers product online shopping. So tell me about previous experiences buying products online. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be clothing necessarily. But.
Okay. I've generally had a good experience ordering things online. They've usually come and either they fit or they were what I was expecting and
Mm-hmm.
served the purpose that I needed them for. So I wouldn't say that I've really had a bad experience with it. I actually ordered like my prom dresses from online. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even try them on, but when they got there, like they fit and everything. Didn't need to alter them. So
Mm-hmm.
I've had a pretty good experience ordering stuff online.
Nice. Okay. What websites do you use most often when ordering products online?
Probably either Amazon or yeah, pretty much Amazon.
Okay.
For my clothes and stuff, I guess it would probably be either Ann Taylor Loft or something like
Mm-hmm.
related to that.
Yeah.
Because they have like other stuff that's like not business clothes too.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have good business like attire, so that's where I get my stuff when I order it.
Is there particular place that comes to mind when ordering men's professional clothing in general? So if you were to buy for your boyfriend.
So I think, is it Jose Banks or something
Yeah.
like that? Yeah.
Just savings, yeah.
That's probably where I would order it.
Okay.
I know my
Is
dad.
that because you've done it before, or?
My dad uses it a lot. That's pretty much where he gets all of his like business shirts and ties and things like that.
Gotcha.
And he, seems to love it. So
Mhm.
I think it's pretty reputable.
Gotcha. Do you prefer shopping online or in stores? And we can start with like general stuff, and then we can work our way into men's clothing or just clothing in general.
I think it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Like if it's something that I already know that like it's what I want or that it'll fit.
Yeah.
Like ordering it online, like I don't have a problem with it. The only part that kind of like that I like shopping in stores with is like the shipping costs.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that can be like
Really.
$10 to $15.
Yeah, really expensive.
So that adds to the cost, whereas I can just go to the store and
Mhm.
besides like gas, which is like $1, so like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just cheaper that way. So I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends.
Mm-hmm. What about clothing? Oh, or is it same
Yeah,
for
yeah.
shipping? Okay, gotcha. How long do you expect the online shopping experience to take?
Again, it kind of depends on what I'm getting, but if I'm like looking for something specific, then I don't expect it to take that long.
Mm-hmm.
Probably no more than like 20-25 minutes.
Okay.
But if I don't know what I'm looking for, then I could just kind of browse and it could take, an hour or
Hours,
two.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, even if you know what you're shopping for, do you look around for other products?
Sometimes, like if I already have what I want in my cart and I'm like, oh, well, I'm already like getting stuff, and if there's something else that I think of or that I see that I like or that I could get for somebody else, like for a holiday or birthday or whatever, I might just go ahead and do that so I don't have to pay like an additional shipping cost later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if like the event or whatever is not for a little while.
What if it's a similar product? So like say you're looking for a red blouse. Would you look towards other stores, or would you like look around, or is there like a go-to store that you always go to, no matter what the price is, no matter what the factor?
Yeah, I would say that I usually go to like Loft first.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't see anything that I like on there, then I'll go to either like American Eagle or Hollister or Old Navy. Just kind of other stores that may have something similar. Old Navy's a bigger one that I also do a lot of online shopping at too. So, yeah.
Gotcha. How does cost affect the purchasing behavior?
I definitely try to keep it low.
Mm-hmm.
I usually pay for my own clothes, but sometimes if it's for like a specific thing, then my mom will like pay me back for it.
Right.
And so she just says, find something that you like cost doesn't matter. But usually when I'm finding something like for myself that I'm paying for, like I usually, try to keep cost in mind.
Okay. What about professional clothing in particular? Is there like a specific price range that you'd expect to pay?
For like a shirt, I wouldn't want to pay any more than like $30 or $40 just because it's expensive for just a shirt. As far as like pantsuit, skirts, dresses, things like that, I probably wouldn't want to pay more than like $100 or $150.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not gonna be wearing it that much right now.
Yeah.
So I don't want to buy something, have it be really expensive, and then either outgrow it or just not use it.
So the frequency in which you use it definitely plays a factor.
Yeah.
Okay. What improvements could be made to make online shopping easier or better?
I think having better like size charts, like more uniform, because some stores their 2s are really small, but in other stores 2s are like a 6.
Yeah.
So it really varies like that, and so it's difficult even if you know what size you are in one store. It's hard to kind of translate that to another store.
Yeah.
So buying clothes online is kind of difficult, like in that regard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's like the main thing.
Okay. What about, have you seen this new mobile technology where you can take a picture of like yourself and then it'll read how big it should be, like what the exact dimensions of your body are?
No, I haven't seen that.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Would that help, do you think?
It definitely would, yeah.
Okay.
Especially if it's like corresponds to like that specific like size chart that they have.
Mm-hmm.
If they could like read your body measurements and like tell you what size you would be at that store, like that would be amazing, because if you haven't either been to it or tried that stuff on in person, like that would be revolutionary.
Okay. Under what circumstances would you appreciate an alert or a notification from online shopping?
Like if you've ordered something for like shipping purposes,
or a sale, or like deals that are seasonal or stuff like that.
I think it would depend. So like if you could like subscribe to certain ones, then I think that would be a good idea. I think it would maybe make me want to spend more money than I need to.
Yeah.
But if the only times I were to go shopping was during those sales, then I might be able to kind of like
balance it out.
Balance it, yeah. That way.
Gotcha. Okay. that's it for the interview questions. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks.